This afternoon, more clouds, but just an isolated
Good Thursday morning, everyone. Welcome to The News Now. I'm Cyria Sandlin. Thank you for joining us. It is the first day of November. We are going to get you caught up on everything you need to know. It's a big news day here in the Coastal Empire. We're going to send it first over to Cutter Martin for a look at your first alert forecast. Hey, Cutter.
Hey there, good morning, Cyria. Right now, pretty gorgeous outside, no weather concerns. WTOC Vaden Chevrolet Pooler Skycam. Some clouds moving over. That's kind of darkening the look there just a little bit, but no major weather issues. Temperature-wise this morning, we are pretty cool, and we will not be there that much longer. First alert live radar right now, low country Coastal Empire. We are keeping it dry right now. Both radar scans not picking up any rain locally. Now, as we go through the day, that may change just a little bit. 20% chance of rain most areas this afternoon and this evening. We're going to go hour by hour. Notice some of that moisture kind of brushing our coastline with cloud cover late morning to the early afternoon. There's your isolated rain chance kind of middle of the day. And then we're going to be watching middle Georgia and west Georgia shower thunderstorms trying to move out of that region late in the day, approaching our area. Even 5 o'clock we're still dry. But well after that time, a weakening band of showers, couple thunderstorms. 8 o'clock, maybe Swainsboro, Montgomery County down to Douglas, Hazelhurst. You may get a little bit of rain and then continuing to fall apart as it moves deeper into our area. More or less a break overnight into Friday morning, and then we're going to be watching showers and thunderstorms, the chance of those increasing during the day. A first alert weather day, I just want you to keep an eye on the forecast because we're expecting a broken line of showers and thunderstorms to move in from the west as early as mid-morning out west and lingering at the coastline mid to late afternoon. One or two of the storms within that broken line of rain could produce some gusty winds and small hail. Pretty much any thunderstorm out there will produce briefly heavy rain, which we do need. We do need some rain and frequent lightning. It'll be out of the picture Friday evening into Friday night. The story becomes chillier air in the forecast this weekend, and I'll be breaking down your Friday storm chance as well as how cool we get. Your full weekend forecast coming up on The Weather Now at 11, a digital weather forecast. Here's Andrew with a look at your morning commute.
Yeah, and things are not so bad out there. Typical congestion. The Jamie Casino traffic tracker over on Dean Forest this morning. We haven't had to go to any accidents today, hoping to keep it that way here for the rest of the morning. I'll take you over to those traffic maps, show you what is going on out there on this Thursday morning. We're seeing typical congestion here, actually getting a little bit better there on I-16, 17 not so bad, 516 backing up a little bit going eastbound, but then you have Highway 21 that's a little bit backed up as well. This not really improving much over the past 20 or 30 minutes there. You can see the red there approaching 95 southbound. Also wanted to show you what's going on in the low country. 278 is definitely backing up going into Hilton Head, but the good news is that it's not because of an accident, at least one that is reported. So let's show you those drive times to go along with the traffic maps. About as bad as it's been all day from 9th to 95. That's going to be about 23 minutes right now. That's gotten a little better, but it's still within a couple minutes of the longest it's been so far today. Also Highway 17 to 278, 28 minutes if you're heading up into the low country. Then once you get there, 278, it is going to take you 20 minutes from Bluffton Road to the Cross Island Parkway. Now, if you want to report an accident to us, you can do that on Twitter. Just search Traffic WTOC.
Well, like I mentioned, today is a big day in the Coastal Empire. A lot happening across the river at the Savannah International Trade and Convention Center. Our Zach Logan joining us now live to talk about the two big events. Good morning, Zach.
Yeah, Cyria, good morning. It is going to be an extremely busy day on this side of the Savannah River. Two big events happening here at the Savannah International Trade and Convention Center, both happening at the same time. So let me go ahead and give you the rundown of what's happening today. So starting at 3, that is when the Health and Wellness Expo for the Savannah Rock and Roll Marathon is going to begin. Of course, it's a 2-day expo, and the first day will be today starting this afternoon. Those attending any of the races for this rock and roll marathon can swing by the convention center to pick up their packets. They can also see a variety of different booths and vendors. Now, also happening around that same time, we expect to see a lot of supporters of both Brian Kemp and Vice President Mike Pence, because Kemp is having a rally here in Savannah this afternoon. Vice President Mike Pence will be joining him for that rally. Of course, we know a big election is coming up for next Tuesday. Many of the candidates are trying to get in those last-minute rallies, and one of them is happening today. So you've got the Kemp rally happening and the expo, but those here with the convention center say they are ready for you. Take a listen.
We've been working very closely with both event organizers and public safety on the traffic and parking and security plans, and we feel like we're all ready for it and ready for a great event.
So if you'd like to learn more information about either the expo or the rally that is happening later on today, we have all that information for you on our website. Just go to WTOC.com. Now, those with the convention center say there is plenty of parking to accommodate both those who are attending the rally as well as the expo. They also have a place designated on Hutchinson Island for overflow parking, and they will have shuttles taking you to and from the convention center back to that overflow parking lot. Reporting in Savannah this morning, I'm Zach Logan, WTOC News.
Well, like Zach mentioned, Vice President Mike Pence coming to Savannah today. Then on Sunday, President Trump is also coming to Georgia to campaign for Kemp. President Trump will be in Macon. You have to register online in advance for the event. Kemp is not the only candidate getting A-list support this week. Former President Obama will campaign for Democrat Stacey Abrams on Friday. He's holding a Get Out the Vote rally at Morehouse College in Atlanta. He stayed pretty quiet for much of the election cycle, but Abrams was one of the first candidates he endorsed. And today, Oprah Winfrey will hold a rally with Abrams this morning in Marietta and another this afternoon in Decatur. Both events are at capacity. There is some word that she will be going door to door and campaigning in person today as well. And speaking of Abrams, she will be in Savannah the day before the election. She'll be at the Longshoremen Union on Lathrop Avenue at 10 a.m. Monday. That is the day before, the final day to vote. Well, Abrams and Kemp are getting most of the attention in this race, but Libertarian Ted Metz hopes to stay in the conversation. He could make things interesting on November 6th. The race is tight, and he'll likely get enough votes to force a runoff. If that happens, Georgians would go back to the polls on December 4th. Well, WTOC sat down with all three candidates ahead of Election Day. Dawn Baker will bring us her one-on-one interview with Stacey Abrams tonight on the news at 6. Tomorrow, she'll also dive deeper into Ted Metz's campaign. Her sit-down with Brian Kemp aired last night. That's up on our website and mobile app right now. Well, the law banning single-use plastic bags goes into effect in Beaufort County today. Businesses are encouraged to provide reusable carry-out bags or recyclable paper bags for customers. The ordinance still allows the use of some plastic bags, like ones for dry cleaning or door hangers. A list of bags that are allowed to be used are on our website. And you can start applying today for low-income energy assistance in Chatham County. The Georgia Division of Family and Children's Services will be accepting applications for seniors and homebound individuals. Now, you can drop off those applications 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. today through next Thursday. We just sent a crew out there. There is already a line. Don't forget to bring a current heating bill, your Social Security card, picture ID, and proof of income. Well, we will be having coverage all day long of Vice President Mike Pence's visit to Savannah in the final days of the gubernatorial race ahead of those elections on Tuesday. We'll be back in a couple of hours with another update at 10 a.m. Have a great day.